live. How's it going, everybody? My name is Mark Harmon, and you are watching the Comic on Demand show. This is the live drawing show where I will draw a 4-panel comic that will look something like this. Ta-da! But, as you can see, it's blank. That is because I am going to let you tell me what to draw. How does that sound? So in about the next hour or so, I'm going to take your suggestions and you're going to tell me what to draw. And I'm just going to do it live. So right now, I have no idea what I'm about to draw because you haven't told me yet. But I do have some rules about how you're going to tell me. And here's how this works. If you're new to the show, I try to keep the show PG, so I don't take any suggestions of anything raunchy or R-rated or whatever. And then I don't take any suggestions of anything that already exists with a copyright. Already copywritingly exists. Is that a word? I don't think so. But anything that already has a copyright, like Superman, Batman, SpongeBob, whatever. And even like name brands or even like sports mascots, okay? Anything that is already like an established character of some kind or an established brand or whatever, anything, I don't care. So this is how it's going to work though, because even though this is live, there's a little bit of a delay. So you're going to want to make sure you're looking at the chat. Okay, so make sure you can see the chat because I'm going to put the word go in the chat. Then after you see that, then put in your suggestion, okay? I'm going to try to time it to where the screen changes and there's a little dancing dude, and hopefully that and the go kind of come up around the same time. It probably doesn't. I don't know. But anyway, so you're going to see the little screen change, and I'm going to put go in the chat, and then after you see the word go, then give me those suggestions. And then I will take the first 2 suggestions that come in after that, and I'll use those 2 suggestions and combine them together to create this 4-panel comic. Sound good? All right, let's get those suggestions. All right, we have our first 2 suggestions. We have our first suggestion of an elementary school janitor. And we have our second suggestion of a fluffy unicorn that hates rhinoceroses. Rhinoceros? Rhinocerosi? Rhinocerosi? How do you say one rhinoceros? Is that one of those? It's the singular and the plural the same, like moose or something. Rhinocerosi. Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna put school janitor. Whoops. And unicorn hates rhinos. I don't want to try to spell rhinoceros. All right. So those are the suggestions I'm going to combine together to create this 4-panel comic. Elementary school janitor and a fluffy unicorn that hates rhinoceroses. Okay. So right off the bat, my brain's just like, well, just make one of those the school janitor, right? So like, the fluffy unicorn is the school janitor, or a rhinoceros is a school janitor, and then have some kind of a thing, then have some sort of a conflict or interaction between them. Hold on, I'm moving my camera here for a second. Okay. Let's see. Right. I believe it is rhinoceros. I think you're right. I think you already done a cabana boy, so I went with the next best thing. Have I drawn a cabana boy? I don't. See, I think I've done enough of these that I've now forgotten what I've done. Like before, when I had already only done. Man, I cannot talk today. Before, when I had only done like 10 or so, well, then I knew what I was drawing. Or I knew what I did draw, I should say. But, yeah, dude, after about 40, I'm now on 42, after 41 of them. Oy, I don't remember what I've done now. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to, your screen's about to go blurry. I just want to Google a rhino real quick, just get to, like the head, at least a couple headshots anyway. Because I'm pretty sure a rhino is one of those things where I'm probably like, yeah, I know what a rhino looks like, and then I try and draw it, and it's totally wrong. It's one of those things that I definitely need some reference for. I'm just looking for like a side view, maybe a 3/4 shot, maybe a straight on. I don't know. Like I don't know what I'm drawing yet, for sure. I'm just kind of covering my bases here. That was kind of a looking down. Okay, there's kind of a front view. Actually, I like that one better. Oh my gosh, that's the same one I already have. All right, anyway, whatever. You get the idea. Okay. Let's do that. And hold on, I need to flip it. Flip. What are you doing? Sorry. Things are being weird, man. All right. I'm only 16 minutes into this, and I'm now just drawing. Okay. Although I guess that's not too bad. There's some like YouTube podcast shows that I watch where it'll be like, oh, today we're going to talk about this. And seriously, they don't get to it. They don't get to the actual topic till like 45 minutes in. Because they either like just get off track on some rant or something, or they're kind of like talking about other things before that, and then they finally get to it, and ugh. So I guess compared to them, a drawing show that's drawing 16 minutes in, I guess that's not bad. Okay, I just now decided that I'm gonna have this be kind of like a fourth wall breaking comic. I didn't really leave room for some words here. I recently learned that the Latin labels for rhinos are essentially a bicorn and a unicorn. Bicorns are in Africa, 2 horns. Unicorns are in Asia, 1 horn. And that's why they're called. I did hear something. I read. I don't know. No, I didn't read anything because I don't read. But I saw in a video or something about. They were making the case for. In the Bible, it says the word unicorn. And they're saying how that's a rhinoceros. Because of that whole 1 horn, but some rhinos do have 1 horn, and Latin and Greek and Hebrew and blah blah blah. Anyway. Okay, I didn't really leave room for a word balloon here, so I'm gonna kind of fudge it a little bit. I'm gonna have the word balloon from the first one. Like this. And then I'm going to do something like that. It's my show. I'll do whatever I want. So today I learned about this place called, oh shoot, I put it on Facebook, like Astana or something like that. There's like a city called Astana in Kazakhstan, whatever. And dude, it looks like a real life Wakanda. And I had never even heard of that city before in my life. Like, it's wild. But but see, here's the best part though. I didn't put this part on Facebook. The video in which brought my attention to this city was rather hilarious. But I kind of left that part out because it was kind of wild. So this dude was trying to make the case that this city Astana, right? It's an anagram. Is that when you like mix up the letters to make a new word? Is that an anagram? Anyway, he was like, that's an anagram for Astana is an anagram for Satan. And in the capital of Astana, in this room, it's at the top of this pyramid building. There are 200 chairs. And I guess something about the Bible or something, that there was 200 fallen angels. So this dude's like saying that this city Astana in Kazakhstan is like the headquarters, I guess, of Satan's fallen angels or something. And they sit in these chairs at the top of this pyramid, and anyway, it was pretty wild. But the one thing that was definitely true in his video is he said, "And I bet you've never even heard of this place." And I was like, "You're right. I have not heard of this place." So I went and Googled it. And lo and behold, it is a real city. And it is pretty crazy looking. Okay, he's going to be saying something like, being a janitor isn't too bad. I like it. But I will admit there is one thing that's bad. Hold on, I gotta go get a horse. I gotta go grab a horse. Gotta go get a horse reference. No, delete copy, I don't care. Blur screen. Beep. Horse. I swear this is like... Is this like the third or fourth time I've drawn a horse, though? Maybe I'll do a side view. I always... yeah, sure, duplicate, whatever. Have I already... I think I have. I was going to ask if I'd already moaned and complained about my dislike of WebP format files on the internet. They're super dumb. Yeah, the dude in the video never said what they do in these chairs. And the whole time he was just like, and I discovered this and I discovered that. But he never actually like said how he discovered this stuff. He just discovered it, and, take his word for it, because he's on TikTok, and that you know, TikTok is the source of all truth these days. TikTok professors are all the rage. But yeah, he didn't say what they do. He just said these 200 angels ruled in Astana, Kazakhstan. And Astana is an anagram for Satan. And that's how you know he's right. This is the fluffy part. Fluffy unicorn. See, that's the fluff. I don't know why I colored that in. It's not going to get colored with the ink. And that one too. I'm kind of just stalling because I'm not quite sure what the punchline is here. And that bad thing is rhinos. Okay, I want okay, I want to now I don't think this goes against my rules here. Because they're not necessarily copyright things. But you know those like those memes? Is this the one I'm looking? No, that's not it. Shoot, what is it? Oh, help me out here, people. I want that meme. I'm looking for that meme that has, it's almost like it's a person's face, but they're just like super distressed, and it's almost like ink. It's almost like it's raining. It's almost like it's a rainy scene from a movie or something. So it's almost like someone inked it and then smeared it. And I thought it was the Forever Alone meme, but I'll just go to normal screen capture. See, I thought it was this one. I thought it was Forever Alone meme, but it's not this guy. Maybe if I just do meme faces. I know. This is like real. It's like real exciting video right now. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Face palm? No, it's not face palm. It's like See, I need my oldest son in here. He would know what I'm talking about. Although, well, I mean, that one right there works. Okay, you know, that one works. I'm just going to do something like that. Okay. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know my memes, man. See, because I wanted to do that face that I'm thinking of, because I really want to, like, go a little crazy with the inks on it a little bit. See, but then he looks kind of like annoyed. I don't want him to look annoyed. I want him to look, I want it to look like that meme, but I don't know what that meme is. And it's not annoyed. It's more like a, super, depressed face or something. Hop3 Art says, am I late? Yeah, kind of. I'm about halfway done. Okay, if anybody can look up that meme for me where it's it looks like some sort of depressed face in the rain and it looks all smeared and smudged. If you can find out what that is before I get to this last panel, that would be fantastic. So, alright, so I guess I'm going to start inking this thing now. Oh, wait. Oh, the mid-suggestion. Haha, I almost forgot. Alright. So this is the part of the show, ladies and gentlemen, where I do a mid-suggestion, okay? So just like from before, same thing. The screen's going to change. There's going to be a little dancing guy, and I'm going to put go in the chat. So make sure you're seeing the chat. And then hopefully those two things, hopefully the go in the chat and the screen change, hopefully those things go at the same time, but they might not. So don't worry about the screen, worry about the chat, okay? So I'm gonna put go in the chat, and the first suggestion that comes in, I'm gonna put it somewhere in this background somewhere, okay? Sound good? So let's get that suggestion right now. right, we have our mid suggestion of fungus. All right, so I gotta put fungus in here somewhere. We're gonna make it part of this. So this guy's gonna be sad with some fungus. Okay. All right. So, I guess just for Hop 3 Art's sake, there's not really a theme to this. This is just kind of a goofy thing that I do where I start the stream with a blank piece of paper, and then I just say ready, set, go, and the first two people that chime in on something, I take those two suggestions and I try to make a comic out of it. And so the theme is whatever is right here at the top of the screen here. You see School Janitor and Unicorn Hates Rhinos. And so I'm combining School Janitor and Fluffy Unicorns Hate Rhinos and making a comic out of it. So there's not like a theme. And if there is a theme, it doesn't really matter. I just make it random. It's just all we're just having a good time. It's all just goofy stuff. So you don't have to worry about a theme. There's no theme. The theme is I draw what you guys tell me to draw. And I try to make some kind of sense out of it. But sometimes it doesn't quite make sense. I also forgot I used to do this like every show, and then I kind of forgot to do it. But I am inking right now with a Pentel brush pen. You can see that in front of my camera there. It's got this little brush tip. You can get them on Amazon and all sorts of that stuff. I'm sure you can probably find them somewhere else too. I don't know. I like using this brush pen for sort of bigger things. And then I'll use, for smaller things, I just use this Pigma Micron 5. So I'll probably use that for the eyeball here when I get to it. And then this is usually the part of the show where when I'm inking, I try to remember some kind of family story or family secrets to share. And usually it relates to whatever I'm drawing, but surprisingly enough, I don't have any family secrets about rhinos or janitors. Does this look like a mop? Oh, this looks like a mop. Whoops, forgot that right there. Okay. Karen says, when I was in kindergarten, the teacher would assign 2 students to go get the milk and crackers, our snack, from the janitor down in the creepy basement. Mmm, basement milk. uh, what? Those poor janitors, dude. Like, why do they gotta stuff them in the basement? Like, come on. You tell me there's not any sort of closet space or anything above ground. Sorry, I gotta keep. Oh man. I think I need to. I think I need to like quit early on Tuesdays, so that my back's not all like done when I do this. Because I've already been sitting in this dumb chair all day long. Hang on, I'm like 5 minutes late now, but like milk and crackers were kept in the basement? That's what, hold on. You went to the janitor in the basement to get the milk and crackers, which then means the milk and crackers were in the basement. Like, why would you keep the milk and crackers in the most haunted part of the school? Like, come on now. Everybody knows that milk is like the most easily haunted fluid. You know? Come on. It's like common knowledge at this point. You know, if I was like a really good artist, I would probably like turn my paper and do all this stuff to get like the best stroke quality, but I don't really care. I'm just trying to get this done in a timely manner. Hello, Flimbert. Welcome to the show. You're you're coming in almost right at the end. Basically, I'm almost done inking this thing, and when I'm done inking it, then I'm done. But thanks for coming. Okay. Now, did anybody figure out what that meme was? Okay, I thought of a different meme face. Hang on. Hold on, I'm going back to Google here for a second. I think this isn't the one I was thinking of, but I think I'm gonna change it. I'm just gonna change it to this one. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought it was no me gusta, but it's a me gusta meme. I don't want it to. Whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna try to. This one's gonna be. I'm kind of going a little different here with my style to try to match the meme. We're going a little experimental here, people. Sometimes I tilt my head 180 degrees instead of the paper. That works too. That might be what I need to do since I'm drawing on a live stream. Because I always want to keep the drawing like right side up, just so people can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm not totally following my sketch here. Okay, now I'm going to use this micron here. this looks funny. All right, then we got our mid suggestion of the fungus. Just gonna add some little dots here because I want it to be like, I want it to look super detailed, but I don't really want to draw a bunch of details. At least not real details. So that's what dots are for. He looks depressed. He is depressed. It would be very sad if a unicorn doesn't like you. Okay, I think that is it. Let me zoom out here. All right, there it is, people. There is your 4-panel comic of what was a school janitor, and a fluffy unicorn that hates rhinos. And I made the rhino a school janitor. And the mid-suggestion of fungus. So there it is. There's your comic on demand. Ta-da! So anyway, that's it, people. That's Comic on Demand show. So for those new people that showed up today, welcome. Hopefully you show up next week. I do this every Tuesday at 7 o'clock Mountain Time in the U.S. I don't know where you all are from. But so that's like whatever Denver is. That's Denver time. So I do it at 7 o'clock Denver time. Yeah, I do it every Tuesday on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and like and share and tell your friends and do all that cool stuff that helps me out grow the show, and so then more people can see it, more people can have fun. And I've said this, I've been doing this show for almost a year now, and I've been saying this for a year that I'm gonna have some kind of a store somewhere where I'm gonna like sell the originals that I draw here on the show, and then merch. And I do have a merch store like on Redbubble, Comic on Demand on Redbubble, but I don't really have a lot up on there yet. I know. I'm terrible. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing and live streaming and whatever. So I don't know what I'm doing yet. And even though I've been doing it a year, I still don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, but that's it. That's the Comic on Demand show. And where's my button here? Right there. So anyway, I hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad you showed up. Thanks for coming. Do all the liking and subscribing and sharing and all that stuff. It really helps out and tells YouTube that to show it to more people, and that's how it works. So without you, I have no show. So thanks for coming, and you're awesome. See you next week.